Hello folks, my name is Jenna from Golden State Times. Welcome back to the newsroom, and today I have a breaking news story. This one comes courtesy of the Washington Examiner, and it says, Border Patrol official says 861 criminal illegal aliens, including 92 sex offenders, apprehended at the Rio Grande Valley. You heard it right, folks. This comes courtesy of the Washington Examiner, and let's get right into it. And it says, a top Border Patrol official on Saturday said over 800 criminal illegal aliens, including dozens of sex offenders, were apprehended within the Rio Grande Valley in Texas so far in the fiscal year 2021. Brian Hastings, who oversees Border Patrol operations in the Rio Grande Valley in Texas, said his agency in recent months has arrested 861 illegal aliens who were later found to have other criminal offenses, of whom 92 were sex offenders and 63 had gang ties. So that is what he said in a tweet. The law enforcement official included a photograph of a Salvadorian man who was taken into custody with a prior conviction to murder. Murder, folks. So this is the tweet that Chief Patrol Agent Brian Hastings put up on Twitter, saying, crossing our borders within the copious amounts of groups being encountered in RGV, a Salvadorian man with a prior conviction for murder was discovered. FYTD RGV agents have arrested over 861 criminal aliens, to include 63 gang members and 92 sex offenders. So this is the picture that he put up on Twitter. It says, in a subsequent tweet, Hastings said that his agency recently encountered 5 large groups of illegal aliens in the Rio Grande Valley, wrangling up a total of 539 individuals into custody. 93 of the apprehended individuals were unaccompanied minors, and Hastings added that 18,000 solo minors have been apprehended since the beginning of the fiscal year. Now, President Trump, this is exactly what President Trump was talking about. This is what he was talking about in 2016. This is what he was talking about in 2020. During the 2020 presidential election, the season, President Trump said the following. He said, if Biden gets into office, he will open up the borders. If Biden was to get into office, he will reinstate catch and release. If Biden was to get into office, the people that were coming in through the border will not be vetted. And look at what's happening. Exactly what he said. Exactly what he warned is what is going on. Now, if this doesn't boil your blood, maybe the next one will. This comes courtesy of The Hill. And let me just get this real quick. Here we go. And it says, this comes courtesy of The Hill. And it says, Biden doesn't care what Trump does at the border. You heard it right, folks. So, as you guys probably know, President Trump has said before, he wants to go to the border. He wants to visit Border Patrol. He wants to see what's going on right now due to Biden's policies for himself. Once again, this comes courtesy of The Hill. And it says, Biden on Sunday brushed off the possibility of President Trump making a trip to the southern border to highlight a surge in illegal aliens. Biden told reporters as he departed Delaware to return to Washington, D.C. He said the following, quote, we are putting in place a plan that I feel very confident about, and I don't care what the other guy does. So that is the way that he's referring to President Trump, the other guy, and that he doesn't care if former President Trump goes to the border or not. Now, this is coming from a guy that not only he doesn't want to go to the border, he doesn't want to acknowledge that there's a crisis, but that he created this crisis himself. He's calling the former president the other guy and that he doesn't care what he does. And President Trump, over the weekend, on Saturday to be exact, he said that he may visit the border over the next few weeks, claiming members of Immigration and Customs Enforcement and Border Patrol want to see the former president make an appearance. President Trump told Judge Jeanine Pirro, I don't think there's a rush for me to go. So President Trump wants to go, but he understands that he has to go at the right time. Now, when is it the right time? We do not know. And why does he have to be there at the right time? It's because he wants to make sure that the American people see exactly what's going on. The mainstream media does not want to show you guys what's going on or tell you about this crisis at the border. They don't want to cover this crisis at the border the way that here at Golden State Times we cover it. They don't want to show you that stuff. They want to protect Biden and shield Biden as much as they can. This guy has been taking a sledgehammer to everything that the former president did to keep Americans safe. He reminds me of like that video game, Smash Brothers, that when you get the hammer, you just start going off, smashing everything in your path. And that's exactly what Biden is doing. He's smashing everything in his path, no matter what it does, no matter what implications come from it, no matter what destruction he leaves in his path, he does not care. It says, Trump made cracking down on legal and illegal immigration a cornerstone while his time in office, and the former president has repeatedly criticized his successor over immigration policy in recent weeks as the Biden administration grapples with the influx of young migrants at the southern border. Now, on our website, goldenstatetimes.com, we have a report. We have a report of President Trump attending a wedding where he actually spoke about Joe Biden. He talked about immigration. He talked about North Korea. He talked about China. He talked about a bunch of other issues at this wedding. So not only did President Trump crash this wedding, but he also talked about politics at the same time. It's on our website, goldenstatetimes.com. At the very top is one of the top headlines on our website, goldenstatetimes.com. So make sure you guys go and check it out. It's a very interesting video of President Trump talking about Joe Biden and his disastrous policy. All of the stuff that he's doing right now. Now, if the first report regarding 861 criminal aliens coming through the border unvetted did not boil your blood, if Biden calling Trump the other guy and saying he can care less if he visits the border or not did not boil your blood, now maybe this one will. This comes courtesy of Politico, and it says, Biden administration guts Homeland Security Advisory Council. So, an advisory council that President Trump used during his term in office. A council that told President Trump, look, this is what's going on at the border, and President Trump listened. Border searches went down. Apprehensions went down. They were catching more people trying to smuggle things through the border. All of that stuff happening under Trump. But as soon as Biden took office, what happened? The sledgehammer. Boom, boom, boom. Destroying all of the progress that had been made. Once again, this comes courtesy of Politico. And it says, the Biden administration has fired 32 members of the Homeland Security Advisory Council, according to a letter to the members of that council obtained by reporters. A letter sent Friday by DHS Secretary Alejandro Mayorkas told members that he had ended the terms of current HSAC members effective March 26, 2021. And he said, quote, I am considering how the HSAC can bring the greatest value to the department and how the expertise, judgment, and counsel of its members can be harnessed most effectively to advance the department's mission. He went on to say, quote, I expect to work closely with HSAC and rely on its members to help guide the department through the period of change. He later thanked the members of that council for their service. So, how can he work with a council where he pretty much dismantled it, fired 32 people, and don't even listen to them in the first place? Don't even want to make the effort to listen to them in the first place. So how can he work with the council, with an advisory council that he is breaking apart? So not only is the people that are coming through the border not being vetted. Trump wanting to go to the border, and Biden says, who cares? That other guy can do whatever he wants. And now he's doing this. So let us know in the comment section below, what do you guys think about all this? What do you guys think about Biden doing what he's doing? And also, answer us this question: when should President Trump visit the border? Should he do it now? In the summer? Or when things really get even more out of control than they are now? Let us know in the comment section below. For these topics and many more, go to our website, goldenstatetimes.com, for headlines, breaking news, scoops, and everything else in between. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us here at the newsroom. My name is Jed Goldstein, and let us know what you guys think in the comment section below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe and you click that notification bell. And also make sure you follow us on Twitter and you like us other way on Facebook. And you visit our website, goldenstatetimes.com. Thank you so much, folks. My name is Jen Goldstein, and I hope that you guys visit us soon. Peace.